Only you.
You ever seen that picture? I'm sure you have, because Andy's probably linked it a million times. It's like the border, the fucking billboard that says, like, only blank can prevent forest fires, and then, like, scribbled in the blank is Josh. Fucking Josh. Let's letting all that shit burn up.
That's a good intersection of the, you had one job, Josh. Why is there a forest fire, Josh?
Jeez. Oh, man. Last time we did this was like a work night. So I was like in work clothes and like freshly shaved, more or less.
I mean,
and now
it's still a work night.
I mean, yes, it is. But this is. I didn't go to work today because I didn't have to. And now I'm all like gross. I'm just fucking in not even trying mode. So you're welcome, internet. Not even trying.
I'm trying a little. I put on a nice joke t-shirt for you, internet.
She puts in the effort, and that's why the show is good. Whoosh! Yeah.
Oh wait, did you not even get in yet?
What? No.
Oh.
I usually wait to do that while you're here.
This is just a present for me.
Yeah.
And only me. That's nice.
So Yoshi,
just now outside.
Did you know the co-producer of Law & Order's name is Speedweed?
Wait, is Law & Order the same show with executive producer Dick Wolf?
Yes!
Dick Wolf and Speedweed?
Yes, people always talk about Dick Wolf as the most ridiculous name, but Speedweed is the co-producer.
I mean, Dick Wolf is a more ridiculous name. On any other show, Speedweed
would
be
dominate,
the most
right?
ridiculous one, but Dick Wolf
Dick Wolf
trumps. Okay, I don't think this was the most recent episode. I think it was the episode before that, but I just got to get this off my chest.
Yeah.
When I'm editing, I'll be listening to us talking, and I gotta resist the temptation to like have sticky notes at my desk to write down notes to myself to put them up for the next time we're recording. But this one I remembered even without a sticky note.
Go on.
Celluloid!
Yeah! What?
I was just trying to come up with other oid words. And I just bombed. In our last session, I fucking bombed. It's like 90 straight seconds of me going, hit it, hit it. And Juan sitting there like, what do you got, man? Come on. And like every 15 seconds, Juan throws out another oid word. And I just got nothing. I can't do it. I start saying words that aren't words, like moid and blah. Celluloid.
Celluloid. Well, I think I know what this episode is going to be titled.
Freud.
Yeah, Freud is another one.
That might have been one we already did. I don't remember that clearly.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe if Freud was
I just remember yelling at past self, celluloid, dude! Celluloid! You know that word!
Oh, man. That's the worst part, where you're just, like, hearing something you should have said, but you weren't in the right headspace for it. Because Let's Plays and alcohol sap your brain strength. Oh! I'm killing these Sith. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm also dying a little bit.
Yeah, I really felt toyed with.
Oh! Everyone give Yoshi a round of applause for that one.
It made me very annoyed.
And as we know, you need to avoid that annoyed.
That's what started it!
It came full circle, goddammit! Oh, Jolie's dead. It's okay, though. Zalbar's way better. Oh! There's a Sith apprentice. Huh. You just hand out lightsabers, I guess.
So I've been playing Assassin's Creed 3 a lot lately, which I think I've been mentioning over the last few KOTOR sessions.
Yeah.
We should not put it on our Let's Play channel.
No.
Because I'm garbage at that game. Even if we had the technology to do it. Jack came over and hung out with me last night, and he can attest to it. Most of me playing that game is, oh, that doesn't work. Oh, maybe if I was better at fighting that would work, but I'm not, so it doesn't.
Oh, man.
Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, that does. Is this gonna work? Nope.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with, like...
It's fun, though.
Yeah,
like, at least I'm still having a good time, but
shit.
it's pretty repetitive.
That's why we can't, like, really... I mean, we play, like, RPGs so far, but we can't do, like, a puzzle-ass game that's, like, got a really involved fucking, like, missed-ass puzzle, because it's gonna be just 40 minutes of us being like, what is it?
Yeah, so So, like, Myst, super heavy puzzle games like Myst would be a bad idea for us to play on this channel, but also, like, I actually would like us to play some Final Fantasy games on this channel eventually, even though they're going to be long-ass games for this channel. I think my caveat for games like that, though, is that we might have to grind off-screen.
Yeah, no, that would definitely, like if we play fucking...
Any game with actual grinding, not Undertale's pseudo-grinding, which was already pushing the limits for what our channel can actually withstand. If we ever play a game with actual grinding, we need to maybe just... not.
Yeah, if we play Final Fantasy VIII, you're going to the fucking island closest to hell, and you're just doing that.
I mean, island closest to heaven and hell. But... at almost every point in that game. Like, the first thing I do in that game, after you get out of Blam Garden, before you even go get Ifrit, is you gotta go draw magic.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta go draw 99 of all of the magics that are available to you.
All the magics.
And that takes, like, a couple hours by itself. It's one of the first things that happens in the game. It's, like, literally your first area you can get random encounters in. And it's a grinding area.
Yeah, that is the
and objectively, if you don't grind there, you are playing the game incorrectly. You can get by without it.
Yeah,
you can play. It'll be harder because you did it wrong.
Man, I love how experimental Final Fantasy VIII is, but that is like a serious fucking like they didn't even see that coming a little bit. Part of it, because like. I mean, well, maybe they did, because they incentivize you to play fucking triple triad, so you can get a super rare card, destroy it, and get 99 magics. You know, you can get, like, 99 invincibles or some shit. Like, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, this is, like, part of the challenge for any game designer, right? And especially, this is becoming slightly less true as, like, art games are becoming more of a thing. But part of what any product, right? Any product that is sold to entertain, it's like, how much enjoyment are you gonna get so that people are gonna pay for it, right? Like, so fucking back in the NES days.
So Final Fantasy at that point was at the height of it. Like, Final 8 was exactly the right time to make Final Fantasy 8.
Yeah.
They just published Final Fantasy 7, which is a goddamn perfect game, and I will fucking fight you if you say otherwise.
Head to the comment section.
That game is terrific, and it's a well documented fact that it's my favorite game.
Yes.
But more to the point that I'm trying to make right now is there's no gaping flaw in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
The biggest issue now is just that it's old.
Yeah.
That is actually the biggest weakness Final Fantasy VII has. But the game design is interesting, even if it's not your jam. You can't say it's broken.
Right, yeah.
The materia system
all works.
The story is engaging enough to have captured the imaginations of just fucking bazillions of people who creamed our pants repeatedly enough to get Square Enix to remake it.
And make sequels and weird, terrible spin-offs.
There's an entire genre of video games called Final Fantasy VII Compilation. Anyway, I don't need to prove Final Fantasy VII is awesome. The point I'm trying to make is that it is objectively awesome. So what was their reaction to it? They didn't turn around and try to make Final Fantasy VII again.
Yeah.
They turned around and said, okay.
It got weird.
We did awesome. Everyone will buy a copy of whatever we make next.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about marketability. We don't have to worry about whether this game is commercially feasible or not. Final Fantasy VII made whatever we made next commercially feasible. What do we want to make? What do we want to explore? What do we want to try to do? And for everything that's broken in the Guardian Forces and junctioning system, I don't know if, like, I think it contributed to the licensing system in Final Fantasy XII, which is just perfect game design.
Oh, yeah.
The licensing, the level up system in Final Fantasy XII it's just what I want every RPG to work exactly like that. It's beautiful and perfect, and even though I hate the rest of that game, and I hate the story, and I hate most of the character designs, the game design, the actual mechanics of it, is extraordinary and beautiful. And I see a lot of influence in it from Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know that they would have been able to build that system if they hadn't experimented and
Oh, yeah, I mean,
created a fuck up
like,
FF8's mechanics.
You see like you see this kind of pattern emerging where they kind of go like safe and then weird and then safe and then weird. Like they did Final Fantasy 1 and that was already kind of weird to them, but it ended up being safe because it was so fucking successful.
Okay.
And then they got weird with 2, right? Like